Okay, there we go. Okay, so... wait, no, nah, that is the wrong file. We are done over here. Yeah, no, we're done. We're done with the main file. We gotta get on to MetaKnightmare Returns and the Arena. Okay. Yeah, because this is probably my favorite version of MetaKnightmare as well. It's like, I love the speed that they gave him for this. Mostly thanks to Shutter Loop. That's the big thing. I have not played this, though, since the charity stream we did not too far back. But I think most of it is still pretty fresh in my head.
Go, Meta Knight guy, go.
Hey, Sophie.
Heyo.
How's your weekend going along so far?
Fine. It's just essentially of catching up and rescheduling everything again.
Brandon, no, I just need to get around to it. It's like, VOD management is just not a fun time. It still is on there. Even if I don't have them uploaded immediately, I usually have them exported to the channel. It's just a matter of actually putting them up. It's kind of the big thing.
It's been forever, but Dragon Prince has a day!
Yeah!
You got 1 month to watch it.
Like 3 seasons or 4?
Yeah, but it's like, I think each season is like 8 episodes, so it's just kind of...
And not get eyes straight from season 1.
Just, like, season 1 is gonna look kind of choppy, but I swear it gets better. So, okay, yeah, it's like 9 episodes per season. Aloha. Oh, there's a giant tree chasing after me.
You know what? For one screw to another.
Yeah.
We've had that.
Oh, by the way, chat, you might want to check your emotes. There are a few new ones added in, so feel free to have fun with those.
Yes, they are very insightful.
He thinks that he can do this.
Oh, now you're as well.
I'll show him that I can do it, but faster and better.
He is a lot better than Kirby.
Yeah.
When you play as him.
I'm very much used to going quick in this mode thanks to our charity event from not too long ago.
I'm sure that walking cotton candy who's boss. I see you found it.
The One Piece.
It is real.
Finally, going on stop.
If you had died there.
The big struggle of this mode, what's a sticker and what's actually points to use.
You don't really need points. You're sitting at a good number right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care too much about the sub games coming back or stuff like that.
Anybody here get the beta code for Street Fighter 6? I
No.
did not.
Nope.
Why it's on my recommended feed? It's frickin' Sam procrastinates original reaction to the Sonic teaser poster. It's on there, damn.
Alright.
I should watch that again.
I wanted to create my own abomination. They create my legit character.
That lobby is going to be nothing but them throughout its entire lifespan.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
Fantastic.
It's gonna be just like Soul Calibur, except instead of works of art, they're just gonna create abominations of nature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did that in Street Fight in Soul Calibur as well, but more people would share the cool stuff than the horrifying stuff.
Well, also, there's a lobby system in this game. It's the big thing. And
True.
you see everybody's avatars in it. That's where the nightmare feel's gonna come
Can't
from.
Meta Knight break these since he's as
That's
strong
where
as a
the magic
Robobot?
Never. Oh, Roxas, I mean, Sans is like the least cursed thing you can make with that. Have you seen the body proportions that people can make in this
I
adder?
mean, making someone accurate to what Sans' height is like is actually kind of terrifying, but
People can get away
You
with
can
doing
go
this
worse.
stuff. People can get away with doing this stuff because the character creator of Street Fighter 6 really is like, there's like a lot to it. It's great. Like when they showed out the first time, I was like, oh, this is way more in depth than I thought it was going to be.
mhm.
And
I
I
mean, the
look at all
standards for a
the
character creator has never been too high, so these days when you get one that's so immense, everyone's kind of caught off guard by it.
like looking at everything coming out of Street Fighter 6, looking at all the footage, I was like, this feels like a AAA Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like an
Like-
upward slope, the shuttle loop's greatest enemy. I've tried to say nemesis and enemy, and got neither.
Nanenemy. Nanenemy.
Anemone.
Thank you, small child, from Finding Nemo.
That is named Nemo.
Like, this entire plot is trying to find me. Or just a PG version of Taken.
Well, Johnny, they haven't been shown, but they've all been leaked. They were all leaked a very long
I
time
mean,
ago.
I've still avoided that list, so I don't really know who's there.
Yeah, you can definitely find the list of all the characters that are in the game.
Yeah, it's probably
That
out there. in
information is
multiple
definitely
forms.
out there if you choose to see it.
Or
Roxas,
someone chooses to give it to you.
Oh, Roxas, I do not want to see Abel ever come back. Abel is not.
What was the deal with Abel?
That was the dude the dude with the mohawk that like screamed every goddamn time he did an attack, kind of deal. Like, gave.
I have to see like.
Was that
footage
Abel?
of him.
Oh no, wait, no, not. No, wait. I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Abel's a grappler, isn't he?
Yeah.
First
Oh no.
grappler,
I
first
was
four.
thinking of the wrong character. My bad. Okay, yeah, no. Abel's Street Fighter 4. Yeah.
I was just like, I know Abel's a.
Oh, yeah.
Abel is. I just didn't know his playstyle. I was just like,
No,
yeah, no,
I
I
was.
think you got your character
I was thinking of Adon. Is who I was thinking of.
Yeah, Adon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
that.
seen that guy around his memes.
I mean, Abel's okay. They were trying to push him in Street Fighter 4, and then Jury happened, and then they were like, this was the character we were pushing in Street Fighter 4.
Mhm.
Always. No one else.
Became a minor character for the story mode in 5.
What?
Yeah. Gotta go fast.
That's all I kind of know how to do with this. That was not the move I wanted you to go straight down. Why'd you go at an angle?
Clearly, it was the greater plan.
We could maybe see Viper again. I kind of doubt Hakan. I feel like most people remember Hakan for the Evo moment more than anything else at this point.
I'm doing. I have Tales of Arise up in the background. I'm doing a whole bunch of like, because I'm about to play the game where a lot of side quests unlock.
Because Act 2, you're in the second half of the game now.
Yeah, and I just got back the farm outfit.
Yes, and now you can complete the fishing side quest as God intended.
Which also means that I got to see one of my favorite interactions in this game,
Yes.
which is like picking up said outfit.
Your daily reminder to go play Tales of Rise. It's real good. Well, mostly if you have a Series X or a PS5 or PC. Don't play it so much if you only have a PS4 or a Series S. Not a great version of the game. Mostly because it cannot decide on what its frame rate wants to be and long load time, so not very fun to play it on those versions.
It's a playable version, but not a great version.
Johnny, there's probably a chance that Rival Schools character may come back. They've
Yeah,
been doing
I
a
think
lot
so.
more callbacks lately.
Yeah. Considering the character they brought back was one of the best received characters of Street Fighter V, I think they're gonna do it again.
Alright, now let's beat up a robot tree again.
Yeah. I can send my little MetaKnightmares after him, because I got a lot of points I can spend.
Screen nuke, baby.
All Street Fighter questions can honestly be put into Pat, because I just want to play the game. I don't know that much about the franchise. I know about the franchise, but I don't know, like, any, like...
Characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, outside of, like, the obvious ones, like, Ryu, Chun-Li, Cammy, and all, like, and all of them. I want to play the game, and I want the OST. I hope the OST comes out the same day. I hope the OST comes out the same day as the game.
And you never back it down.
Yeah, I want the full version of that song. I know, because I know there are some parts of that song that are missing from like the post-release versions when we get in the trailer.
These are the V2 versions, yes.
Yeah. Look at what's a redesigned and upgrade better fuel efficiency with fewer emissions, demonstrate the company's new environmentally friendly initiative. It only costs half as the previous model.
Hey, just consider it. We only spend half of the emissions as we take over your planet. I don't know how I feel about having the black leaves as the alt color.
Yeah.
I've almost preferred some orange or something like that.
Yeah, make it more of an autumn tree.
Like another going more for like robot, but
yeah,
black's kind of dull.
They did more of that for
complementaries.
the Star Allies version and Superstar.
Stage 1 complete.
Ba-da-ba.
A single sticker.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Yeah, I do like this rendition. Time to be a menace to society.
Rome.
Terry Midnight Sword can take out the cars in one hit too.
I mean, you can test it at any point.
Oh no, I know it does.
Okay. Sounded like you were asking a question.
Oh!
Calm down, Toon Link. Where the fuck did my umbrella go?
What the fuck did it go?
Take it down, Slippy. The memorial.
There you go.
You got identity.
Damn, you move across the screen fast with Tornado.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, I tend to forget what Telepathos V1 even looks like. Don't need it.
There it goes.
Probably getting food or something.
Probably.
Damn.
Car hit his wing and it exploded.
Too powerful.
Ah!
Well, I mean, Two
Like, I
Link
was about
has
to
not...
clip him, and then he's just flying off the edge. Like, yeah, I clipped him. Dang it.
Well, I mean, Two Link has not had his pogo since Brawl. I deeply miss it, but...
Find something?
Someone was doing a bit of Splatoon out of bounds.
Oh no.
Oh,
What
no.
greatness did they find?
I can't see it right
Alright.
now. Describe it to me.
Alright, it's a video. How the animations work when you're close to the deep cut members. This is the result. Loading.
Right, it's back to a button. I forgot about that.
Oh no. Their heads track you,
Oh.
which means if you run past them, their heads will just twist to keep looking at you.
Oh, God. Did you know Inklings were part owl?
They went down. They went down and then around.
Also, I just remembered MetaQuick is on a button in this game. Now I remember why it was my favorite version of this
Also,
mode.
The decrypt monster is tonight, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
But for most of us, it's just gonna be a video when we see it tomorrow morning, so...
Yeah.
Alas.
I don't know. Eric will probably be up at that point.
I don't think so. He was just like, I don't know about this one, Chief.
I don't think he'll be up to watch it. I think he'll just be up. It'll be an incident if he happens to watch it. He's just like, oh yeah, that's happening right now. I guess I'll watch it.
It says it's supposed to be up at... It's live at 10:30?
Yeah, that's when the YouTube thing happens, but the actual flyer time was like 2:30 a.m. kind of deal, our time.
Ah, dang.
Time to go gambling.
Oh, tonight is a concert, one of those like VTuber kind of concert deals with KK Slider and Deep Cut for Nintendo Live. Which, if I know there's Deep Cut songs in there, definitely gonna be some Splatoon 3 spoilers if you guys haven't finished that story mode yet, so...
Decrypt like it's our turn now.
Yeah. Until the DLC.
I wonder if they'll somehow get integrated into the DLC, considering that the Off the Hook is supposedly in that.
Midnight has no time to play with toys. Only fly.
Yeah, I could do that for Orbs, or I could just finish the level right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Meta hate.
That one
Knight
gained
hates
height!
liabilities with them. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Gracias, senor.
Aye.
De nada. Oh, poor Kibble Blade. And they die. What just happened? Would you want to ride on a bus that has an angry face on it?
I can't go down there. I don't have time for that.
Got time for that.
The episode was incredible. I
What's
should
the
not have
hitbox?
gone through that door.
Yeah.
Without getting it.
Where?
That was magic.
Ah!
Modern Nightmare mode is truly just the everything must die mode.
Yeah, and that's why I love it now.
You know that one obstacle that Kirby couldn't destroy? Well, now he can.
Such a stark contrast to where the mode originally started from.
Mm-hmm.
We were all in pain when doing that one for the marathon.
Mm.
Which, speaking of marathon stuff, I believe we are soon getting the details for the extra life stuff with Johnny Venn and those likes. So you guys are gonna hear what our event is on that pretty soon enough. So it's gonna be a fun one for that. I think I'll be running one game for that event. I'll be on commentary for the other ones, though.
Whose life will be ruined by some bad RNG this time.
Oh, considering the games that we have, there is definitely chances for RNG bullshit happening on this one.
Boy, everyone's favorite.
This boss, please fucking I hate this one.
You are, stop abusing the 3D realm.
Closest thing to a triple deluxe boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do they come? Okay, they're back there. Last time.
So many lives.
Yeah. Okay, trying to remember the order. Which one is this one?
Is it Susie right now?
No,
she's in the
no,
next
Susie's not till
Yeah,
World
so this one's
3.
the
Oh,
hologram.
okay, this
Yeah.
one, right.
Yeah, this will be easy.
Room.
Okay. Further analyzed data of the cloud monster and discovered even more vicious attacks. The system redesigned has implemented these attacks to make it Holocraco even more powerful. Riveting.
It's Krakow again. Not nearly as threatening as he is in the Triple Deluxe. I trip up on Triple Deluxe Krakow a lot.
That one and Star Allies Krakow as well.
Mm-hmm.
This,
Double Doom.
Monsters give Susie entering the data she acquired from her travels. When and where did she encounter the original monsters in our dimension? Who knows?
When mistakes happened.
When an oopsie happened.
Oops, I sent my daughter
Nice.
into another dimension. My bad.
Mobby.
Maybe.
Also, found another view. This defense system is based on blueprint found in our dimension. It's missing a segment of data. It's unable to demonstrate its full potential.
I forget, this was on Rockstar? Not the Ice Dragon, the hologram thing. I
Yeah.
think that was Rockstar in
Dragons
64.
are allowed to receive, but they have been living quietly on a cave somewhere. Who knows?
They refused to bring this dragon back except for side games. I think it's mentioned because Ice Dragon didn't have a second form in Dreamland 3. They actually gave him more details here to signify a transformation.
Well, for the rest of this playthrough, we probably got one more session after this. It said people in the sky versus Luther, Rachel, relegation. Yeah, fuck you.
What it basically says is that the Tyrants and them are safe.
But yeah, I do have, not sure if I have the exact game that will take over Kirby's slot yet. We are starting Bayonetta 2 up on, Monday. So, maybe I'll continue up on Free to Planet, kind of slot once, Kirby wraps up. I'll probably take the slot. Because, I will say we got Bayonetta 2 starting, and I will say one of the playthroughs I do have planned for next month is going to be Portal RTX when that comes out, because I've been kind of in a Portal mood as of late.
What is RTX? Like,
basically, it's a giant graphical overhaul of the original Portal, basically on NVIDIA's like engine to redo lighting and texturing in games that would basically without having to mod it or anything like that, while still keeping the original source code. So the Portal was kind of used as the showcase for that, and we're getting that tomorrow. Roxas, there is no Sub Night tomorrow. Instead, we are doing a little trip down memory lane and booting up some Team Fortress 2 with some friends.
On the topic of Valve games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the menu bug fixed on my computer, but I think it's just so old that it's not going to do it. And it's like it's a known bug, so I've tried a bunch of solutions that people have listed, but nothing's working. So it's like, all right, I just won't stay in the main menu for long.
Just go to item menu or something like that instead.
Oh, nothing can save it. I have to be in the game to escape it. It's awful. Even like item customization, it still does it. And it seems to be tied explicitly to the friend menu. So having friends causes your games to crash everyone.
What?
What?
Yeah, because they have the friends menu at the top of the icon. Something about it just caused the UI to just freak out.
Then are you still able to like shift tab join someone's game that way?
Oh yeah, no, like all the features still work. It's just the act of having the convenience of a friend list showing up at the top is somehow causing weird visual bugs.
Okay.
This has been a thing for years. So why?
Is it specifically like with the Mac version of the game?
Oh no, this is on my my old Windows. You can't even run TF2 on Mac.
No, it is available for Mac.
No, you can't. Not anymore.
Wait, not anymore? Wait, not anymore? What?
At least not on the one I own.
Because I remember.
I think the version of TF2 they have there is still like a 32-bit or something like that.
Because I'm just like, no, I know for a fact because they have an entire video saying like, hey, the game's available for Mac users. It also
I remember it too.
It also brought in
my Mac version says no.
It also brought in the Mac like headphones, which is the most ridiculously priced item in TF2 right now.
I'm sorry, but I just love like it's available in the Mac version. I just imagine Stefan as Santa, like, no it ain't.
No it ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, your current Mac OS version is unable to run 32-bit games. The game may not run, so yeah, not allowed.
Wow. Okay.
Me trying to access my bank account because apparently it stops updating on the specific model phone I have. No, seriously, it sucks.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
That's really weird.
Ouchie. Not quell this bloodlust. Ah yes, off-camera enemies, the greatest bane of our existence.
I do think probably for some nights in the future I kind of want to do what Johnny does, and maybe once in a while I'll do a stream a movie sub night kind of deal.
Oh.
And we just open up a chat just for that to just text him while we watch a movie kind of deal. Might do that possibly with the bad guys maybe or something like that, or something maybe a bit older on that. Because Bad Guys comes out on Netflix next month, and I'm very happy about that because I want to see it again.
Yeah.
Very good. Probably the best DreamWorks film in a really long time.
It's good to hear.
I guess suggestions for a chat on movies you guys would like to do for them. It can be anything on that, as long as like there's a legal copy we can watch on. John Wick, we could do. I think when it gets closer to April, I think the original Mario Bros. Movie, we should totally do all that.
I've still never watched it, so.
It's just weird because your dad, was it your uncle worked on it?
Yeah. I've heard more stories about the movie than I have actually seen of footage of the movie.
It says Mario,
During that time period, that you just didn't watch
Mario,
movies.
and Luigi Mario.
No, I just didn't really care to watch the Super Mario movie. It just never happened to show up on like Cartoon Network or any of the places I was watching as a kid, so I just never had a chance to watch it, and no one ever parsed the question, hey, you want to watch the Mario movie? So I was just like, no.
If I want my the campy live action adaptation I grew up with, it's Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
Oh, I have not
Probably too
watched
much.
either of the live action Scooby-Doos in a long ass time.
It's been a hot minute. Did I
Like-
watch it in theaters? Did I watch the first one in theaters?
I know I watched the first one in theaters. I don't think I watched. Did I even watch the second one? I don't know. It's been so long. I do not remember if I did or not.
I think even regardless, I remember it still being fun to watch, even if regardless.
Yeah, like quality is certainly in the eye of the beholder, but I definitely was entertained as a kid.
The only thing I remember is Scrappy from the first film. That
Yeah,
was
just the
about it.
reveal.
I think the wildest thing is hearing how that movie was actually supposed to be like some sort of like R-rated parody of this thing, and I'm like,
So the thing they're trying to do with the Velma show right now, and
Yeah.
kind of failing at.
Apparently.
No, I think it helps that you can sort of feel the actors are having fun with the roles, so
hmm
especially Ultra Shaggy.
Well, I forget. Wasn't that Shaggy's voice actor doing that? Like,
He became the voice actor after the movie.
oh, okay.
It's like, oh wait, you actually fit this role really well. Hang on.
Yeah, it was
what
like,
voice actor?
wow, damn, the casting actually works really well, man. Oh, wait a minute.
I forget if Meta Knight can take down the mecha
I
actress.
don't think he can, because you can never have Robobot armor in this part, so.
I would say they also had a pretty good Velma, which makes the subplot she had in the second movie a lot more hilarious, considering recent developments in her love life.
She didn't figure her stuff out yet. Remember, Mystery Inc. had her trying to date Shaggy for so much
That
of it.
was a weird plot thread on that. I think just more the weirdest part was like it was in the middle of like a big chase scene, and you saw Velma and Shaggy kissing, and Scooby just like screams back like, "Hold on, wait a minute, whoa, hold up."
Why?
Mystery Corporate tried to do a lot of things. Its love plot was certainly
It was definitely horrible.
experiment.
I would
It
still
was a
say
choice
it
from
is
what I heard.
probably overall my favorite version of Scooby-Doo, though.
Like, what's new is definitely like the peak era of me watching a whole bunch of cartoons, so I'm very nostalgic for it. But
I
My
remember.
problem with Velma in that show was simply I got to the point to go, are you sure you're friends with these people?
All I can think of from that version is traps.
Yes.
yeah,
Because they can do anything with Fred. He has so sad personality.
Yeah, Fred is the wild
Very
card for
generic like that.
writers that they can do whatever the hell they want with him.
That's why I think a half Fred pretty much be into anything, and it makes sense.
What's New Scooby-Doo played a lot during that era, though I think I always caught more Pup Named Scooby-Doo, I think, more than anything else at that time.
those were mostly days when I was like home from school.
What's New Scooby-Doo was certainly my my generation of Scooby-Doo growing up.
I think I also
It aired
remember
with,
seeing
like,
a lot of...
SWB, so like that was a lot of my Saturday mornings.
I also remember seeing most of the popular direct-to-DVD.
Cyber Chase was the one I remember, probably.
I've watched all of those a lot.
Cyber Chase. I remember Zombie Island.
Zombie Island's always the one I hear amazing things on. Kind of deal.
Zombie Island was pretty.
Zombie Island is still considered to be like the best Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
I think I watched Cyber Chase the most, but
I remember liking Cyber Chase and that one being my favorite movie. But then when I discovered the Scooby-Doo fandom at large, that's when I also discovered Cyber Chase is actually considered a good movie.
I remember that movie being fun, though I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's probably one of those I haven't seen it in a really long time, so maybe it's aged a lot worse than I remember on that.
No, it's just like the problem with Cyber Chase is that when you think about it, it's really stupid. This movie shouldn't have happened.
Well, I mean, that's
just
a lot of cartoons.
I mean, I think my child was like, "Oh, video game." Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was appealing for that gimmick.
It's like like the guys do it in the Scooby-Doo world, it still doesn't make sense to go, hang on. But you could have just done
most of their plots don't make sense in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
so
Scooby-Doo making sense.
I don't remember.
I do remember we had the Cyber Chase themed board game as a kid. We played that a lot. It was actually really fun. Go ahead, Dorothy,
for some reason have like the Scooby-Doo 2 movie like PC video game. I just remember getting really angry because it was one of those games like, oh, you have to get the DVD to unlock the secret ending.
Oh.
Wow.
I think the always funny thing when you go back to licensed games kind of deal, and it was like, okay, how many of them were actually hard because we were kids, and how many of them are you go back to it, it's like, no, this was designed like ass kind of deal on it.
I remember the Scooby-Doo license game we had for PC was, it was like a Ghost Town one, like an old Wild West themed one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a lot of fun with it. I just remember mostly just me and my brother finding out that you could farm infinite Scooby snacks from playing the pie throwing showdown minigame. And so we just play a bunch of that, and then when we get to the point where we couldn't get any more, we would just use characters as pie meat shields to not get any damage, and just do that for like 10 seconds. Because you didn't get penalized for hitting any of the cast that was running around doing the Scooby-Doo door thing. So all you would do is just keep mashing the...
As a child,
Sue
was involved in an accident during a mothership experiment and went missing. Why she joined the company after all this time? Her full name is Susanna Patria Holtman.
Dun dun dun.
Da, da, da.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm suing.
Why are you getting to bring out minions? I want to bring out minions. We have an entire company of them.
Nerd's ship is now more ice cream flavored.
I will now pierce through the heavens, they say.
Yeah, hers looks like one of those confection ice creams now.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't have a problem. Sweets are just really stress relieving.
I think they actually specified like how early in the morning Susie gets up to get ready for work.
Oh God! Please tell me she at least goes to bed on normal time.
I'm gonna actually pull up. I'm pretty sure the Kirby wiki does have Susie's work schedule. It's probably not something like one of the Kirby Tube things or whatever they're called. Kirby fandom.
Bruh.
I also like the thing that they've implied in like a few of like the lore books and stuff like that is that Meta Knight is just really afraid of Susie after the events of Robobot kind of deal when it comes to Star Allies.
I don't want to be roboticized again.
Yeah, it's just like, please keep her away from me.
In the Dark Meta Knight, she's like, oh wait, it's the same thing but even eviler? I can't wait to see what this makes.
It's like, yo, let me use this instead. That would be Dark Meta Knight, the edgy version, still afraid of a tiny robot
girl with too much power in her hands.
Let's see, trivia. Okay, Susie is featured predominantly in a Japanese exclusive Nintendo 3DS theme. The illustrations on the theme show what she does at various points in her day-to-day life. Her daily routine includes the following. At 9 a.m., she holds a presentation for the staff as a team lead would have to do. At 11, she works on her laptop. At 1, she exercises on a treadmill. Interesting considering she doesn't have legs, but hey, who does in the Kirby universe?
And she floats, by the way, while walking around.
There's even illustrations for all of this. I can post it in chat. 3 p.m. is her daily report to President Haltman himself. At 5 p.m., she apparently does her shopping, including clothes shopping. And at 8 p.m., she sings karaoke, singing the Noble Haltman theme, because of course it is. Yeah, they explicitly show times on all of this stuff.
That's nice.
Gonna save the downloads and throw it into no mic. Hopefully it's not too small to be seen. Okay, yeah, that works. I think I'll grab the link off of the Wikia for everyone in the chat.
I guess kind of on the topic we were talking about before, what are like the board games that you guys used to play kind of deal that you felt like were bullshit kind of deal looking back on? Because the one that comes to mind is a game named Pit, which is basically supposed to play kind of like the stock market, where basically what you ring a bell and you have to get like a monopoly of like all of one item kind of deal, but you can't have the bear card, which is just bad. You try to get rid of that, and then like the bull you can use as a wild card, but if you have it when somebody wins a round and you didn't win, then you lose points for it. But it's like you can only trade like a certain amount of cards like with another player kind of deal, like with what you yell out, so you have to like always have the same amount of cards. The game pretty much just goes as soon as the bell is ringing, it's just like 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, just people yelling numbers at each other for like 5 minutes straight kind of deal on that. I want to bring it to a con room at some point with friends, because I feel like it will get fun very quickly on that. Oh my
goodness, that becomes chaos so fast.
I feel Monopoly can get chaotic so fast for me.
Monopoly, it gets so chaotic in my family, we limit it to 1 time a year, and that is it, kind of deal. Especially because my sister has gotten really good at Monopoly now.
Oh god. I really like playing the game of life. The problem is it takes such a long time setting that thing up and then putting it away that it's kind of like one of the few board games where like, you know what? We should probably just get a digital version of it.
Yeah. I did have a PC version of that, and I believe the PS1 version is the same game as that, so... The one I remember, at least.
You gotta get the Ubisoft version. That has way too many effects in it for no reason.
Ubisoft, stop monopolizing board games.
Ironically. But then again, Monopoly, the board game itself, is ironic.
Yeah. I usually, for life, I usually play the Twists and Turns version, which is just the basically a giant electronic version, and then like you choose at the beginning of like what path in life you want to pick kind of deal.
I don't think I ever finished a game of life. The only times we ever like had it was like at a after school thing, which means there was never enough time to finish it.
Yeah.
Also, I was looking through more of Susie's trivia page, and apparently, in relation to the not having legs thing, in Star Allies, she apparently does actually give footstep sound effects off when she runs, which is... She's the only legless character that does this.
What does that imply?
Does she actually have very small or tiny or invisible feet?
Yeah, because the mate sisters don't even do that either.
Mm-hmm.
What is she? Where's she hiding?
What's she cooking?
Sounds of food. You doing okay?
Yeah, is it?
No, she's dying.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, it's a bad. Yeah, excuse me. Ah.
Was that a sneeze?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was a sneeze. Ah.
And also, it just sounds tonight.
Kick across these.
Well, it's the beginning of fall, so.
I think he can kick the boxes. At this point, you're just controlling him for the funsies. He's not even going anywhere. Poor robot.
Ba-doo, ba-doo.
Just imagining now Amy just swinging her hammer, and then when it hits Meta Knight, it just explodes. I always wondered, like, the design. Can I even call it a design concept? But like the reason for like some devs just putting that in there, which is like, we'll just have a bunch of stuff just doing stuff because why not?
We just thought it was cool one day. Gonna do. Let's just make a quicker room of it.
Similar vein of like people in Mario Maker that will just create the auto build levels.
Yeah. Well, that's for
Or
clap
all
bad. People can't fuck it up. Sort of deal.
I can see it being like a fun test of like physics, just understanding how things work and timing and stuff. But that's almost more like computer programming rather than making a video game.
I keep hitting the wrong one. Yeah, the shuttle loop does have wind effects, yeah. It's been a bit, and the sword is fire, cause yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
Well, hey, Ty, I just realized this.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I went to the Alforest and Tales of Arise to drop off a whole bunch of Aldi to get on rewards. yeah, you haven't been here a while. So here's all the cutscenes back to back.
all that and all of the skins back to back on that too.
Is this a remix or something?
Yeah, I think this is from Squeak Squad, this theme? Squeak Squad and Amazing Mirror, I think, both have this.
Okay.
I believe Galaxia in the anime, I don't think it was a god, but I think it was like a legendary sword that could talk kind of deal to you.
Good old Excalibur.
Yeah. That was basically what it was.
I mean, it's the simplest thing almost anyone will write for a show. It's just like, hey, this person has a sword. Alright, it's basically Excalibur.
I mean, to be fair, this was definitely pre-Kirby big lore time frame at that point. It was all the scraps we had at that during that time.
Yeah, we didn't have a Kamazuki picking back up what Shimamura had put down. I absolutely messed up the former's name. Kumazaki. That's his name.
Kind of in Superstar. I would say really starting to pick up Return to Dreamland though for big Kirby lore.
Yeah,
kind of deal.
like
And
Kumazaki
then-
added some stuff from what Sakurai had already put down, but yeah, Return
Yeah.
to Dreamland was when they really started to go nuts with it.
Triple Deluxe. I would still say Robobot is the first game where I feel like the lore stuff really started to pay off, though, kind of deal.
Mhm.
Because
It was also the first one that's starting to call back to stuff.
yeah, Triple Deluxe also. Well, Triple Deluxe was the one to randomly out of nowhere bring back the Amazing Gear, which was like, what?
Mhm. But that's like almost for like the single moment that they tried to pay off for Sectonia stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas this whole game is just like we're building on so many things.
yeah.
Oh yeah, stock Mechanite.
Oh, right. This mass production model is based off of the upgrade Meta-Knight model. If this model goes into commercial production, the company's military power will drastically increase.
I mean, I would believe it. You can beat one pretty easily, but what if there are 3 of them on the screen at the same time? That's probably a fan mod because people are crazy. I'm gonna fight like 5 lingering wills at the same time and win, and it's just like okay.
Okay, Grandma.
All I can think of is freaking Alice Twilight whenever I see this kind of extra arm.
Yeah.
And I also get PTSD from when she can infinitely combo you if you mess up the start of the fight.
Yeah.
No More Heroes 2 is a good game, but goddamn, that's some poor design choices.
Yeah. I'd still say probably 1 is probably my favorite out of the 2 of them.
It's a tighter game.
Yeah.
I still need to play 3 because I just been pushing that one
Yeah.
off for a while. But
I've just had a lot on my plate in terms of action stuff. And Bayonetta 3 is later this month.
Yeah.
That's the one I've been waiting
Too
for.
many.
Lady, gentlemen,
Yeah.
I'm getting a Steam Deck apparently.
Oh.
oh, cool.
Well, that's well,
the
that's
reason.
just.
Dad called me into the room. I was like, "Hey, Dad, what's up?" He pointed to the page and go, "Oh,
That.
You order
We're
it?
getting
Oh,
that.
you order it? I'm about to." Oh,
No, let us know how it's like.
it's like, oh, all right then. Because I know that like both me and my dad both have an interest in the Steam Deck, so it wasn't a matter of if, it was just when.
Mhm.
That is pretty cool.
Hey Jason, now you can
Real
bring Tales of
fucking neat.
Arise on the go for the 3rd playthrough. For the 3rd playthrough, baby.
Again.
A Steam Deck would actually be kind of fun for my usual workflow, but at the same time, no, I can't
Self-restraint.
afford that kind of thing.
Yeah. One day I definitely do want to look into a Steam Deck, but for now I'm good. Mostly when I
Not a
think
terrible
about of
idea
how
for
much,
me.
because I only really play my Switch handheld when I go on travel. That's about it.
I play my Switch on handheld more often, but because of the drifting, I don't do it. Because like my room setup, like I could like lay in my bed and play off my screen, but it's a computer monitor, not a TV screen, so it's not quite good enough.
Yeah, I used
So
to.
I'm
do,
half tempted to just grab the Switch and pull it over to me, but then I have to grab the Pro controller, and it's just a whole extra mess.
I used to kind of do like that concept with the Wii U gamepad. I did try playing a few games on that back in the day in the setup, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like when I'm in bed, I just pull out my like my phone more at that point than my Switch.
Mhm.
One of the cooler aspects of Steam Deck, and this is an aspect I don't think that many people actually think about, is how much the Steam Deck actually did for gaming on Linux.
Oh yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, because like SteamOS is a Linux-based system, which means if it runs on SteamOS, that means it can also run on a Linux computer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So a lot of games just became available.
How much is a Steam Deck?
Depends on what model you go for. Hang on, let me go.
I do know it is usually advised to go for the cheaper model and then just upgrade like the storage separately. kind of deal. I know is like the big thing you're supposed to do with it.
Yeah, so Stefan, since you're like way more like tech savvy than me because you went to school for it, you will probably get the $400 base model, and then what you would do is just also buy like a bigger SSD storage for it, and then just swap them out.
Yeah.
Oh, the $100?
so
That's not
$400?
bad, actually.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, $400
Not
for the
unreasonable.
64 gig model, and it's also if you know what you're doing, you can just swap out the storage.
Yeah, because SSDs are pretty cheap, honestly. Like,
yeah, no. There's a reason that that's one of the two things people will say when they recommend for speeding up your computer. It's like I do eventually need to invest in a better computer, but that's a lot of parts that add up to a lot of money.
yeah, I think I built mine when I was in college. I think it was just over 1,000 for the tower that I used today.
Yeah, and these days that's nothing.
Nothing once you're actually employed and stuff like that, you know.
Or proud to also buy a terabyte micro SD card.
Sounds about right.
Jason, I just keep getting flashbacks to the Wii era every time you say that. It's just like, remember when like we had like 4 megabytes and that was like crazy.
Super mind
Oh,
blowing.
dude! 4 megabytes? I got 32. Oh, that's so much space!
Holy
man!
shit!
32 megabytes? I just put my hand on your shoulder? Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're that poor.
How much did you end up paying for your PC, Jason?
My PC with a monitor, it was like, memory serves like $2,100.
Okay, that's like half of my paycheck, so I'm definitely not doing that anytime soon. But it's definitely good to keep an eye for like what I'd be expecting to pay.
Oh yeah, like, if I had to give like a ballpark, if you looking to get like a pretty good... Alright, so far, are you looking for a premium one or DIY? Are you going to DIY it?
Depends on what I'm feeling. Like, I've
What?
always been more for pre-built ones.
Well, there
Considering
are
the fact that I know enough, I could probably DIY one.
There are plenty of those like Twitch stream links kind of deal that do like the custom built PCs, but like pre-built for you. But they act like custom PCs, so you can upgrade the parts like later on and stuff like that.
That's because depending on which route you go will depend on how much money you actually need to save up.
Of course.
The DIY will always be cheaper than buying like a pre-built.
Yeah, the pre-built one, you're paying for the labor more than the actual devices.
Yeah, because with mine, I know I need to like, I still think my NVIDIA cards got a few more years in it kind of deal before I like desperately need to upgrade it. The big thing I need to upgrade soon is the processor. That's the big thing that kind of needs to get updated to keep with the times at this point.
You guys want to see something stupid? Go look at the 4090 cards.
Oh yeah.
Just like ignoring the price, ignoring everything about that. Go look how big it can get. It's stupid. Like, I think like the version that you get from Asus, I forget what the name of that version of the 490 card is. Dude, that thing's as tall as the PlayStation 5! And it's almost as thick!
And that goes in your PC! Think about that!
Yeah, you're building a custom PC, you're gonna have to find, you gotta get a case that's big enough and figure out a way to mount it without it dropping!
Jason, it's always really funny when the size of the PS5 gets brought up, because I went over to Tyler's recently and he had a Series X kind of deal. It's so funny because the Series X is so tiny. Like, that system is so small.
Dang.
It's like the size of like a mini Amazon box kind of deal.
Yeah, it's a powerful machine.
Yeah, no, like, real talk, honestly, like, even as somebody with a PS5, I think I would honestly recommend Series X as if you had to pick one of the two systems, honestly. I think there's
Yeah,
more
it's only, like,
benefits
really-
in that.
Yeah, like you're mostly only ever looking at exclusives for these kinds of things.
Yeah.
The Series X don't have the same issue that the PS5 has. Try getting one.
Yeah.
Because my dad still likes to go in and just ask the question, so can I just buy like a PS5 or a Series X, like a Series X now? So I still need to be on the hunt. So he likes to just like, every now and then just like, let me type in Walmart, Best Buy, Micro Center, just see if I can buy it. And the answer is always, no. You can't just walk in and buy a Series S.
Oh, Jojo,
Yeah,
it's
like-
not even like a mini fridge. Like, for example, like, okay, I just got a Panda Express cup here, like a medium. Like, it's about this size. Like, it's small. It is small.
Tiny.
I still appreciate that they made a mini fridge based off of the
Yes.
Xbox X because of the memes.
If we're talking about like pure design, I do like the design of the PS5 just because it looks
There's
futuristic.
personality.
But the like the Xbox Series X looks just like
It looks like just a black box.
But it's a cute black box, I won't deny.
it is a black box, but it's also just like it's aesthetic. I like it. I'm looking at it right now from my dad's room. I'm like, it's a nice box.
Also, yeah, Game Pass is such a big value deal on there. It's got better compatibility stuff. And also, as Tyler showed me recently, you can gift digital copies to friends. I don't know why that feature went away in modern systems for like the past 2 generations, but...
Yeah, Steam was the only ones doing it.
Yeah, which you don't know the amount of times I've wanted to gift my friends digital copies, but I can only do it via Steam or stuff like that.
Listen, seriously, don't sleep on Xbox.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's a pretty neat little system. I think I like it. I like it more than the PS5, honestly.
And, like, it does it may not have like Spider-Man or Horizon, but man,
it will run everything else.
Everything else.
Ah.
Or the god of dads.
Yeah, or this is the big one for me. On that system. You see this thing here? You see this
No.
controller? This shit has to be plugged into the actual PS5 all the goddamn time, like every month for a controller update, or when it just decides, hey, one day I'm not gonna work until you plug in the thing into the system. It's like,
oh, don't worry, the Series X is like that too. You also have to plug in that controller to update it.
oh, it's like that too? What the fuck? But like
is
just
the
to
modern
even
era
turn the
of
system on or
controllers.
stuff like that at points.
Damn.
Because it does that weird shit all the time. I always say it of like Nintendo's figured that out kind of deals. And if Nintendo is ahead of you technology-wise, you know there's a problem on that. Like, if Nintendo has figured out something hardware-wise better than you guys, then you are way behind the times on that.
Wah, wah.
I have not had to plug in my Pro Controller once since my Switch. Since getting my Switch, you know?
I feel like it wouldn't be a big change for me because I always just charge my devices by plugging it in. If the battery's low, it means I'm playing the system right now, so it's gonna get plugged in.
But for me, I never really plug it in. I just have more of a charging station kind of right by my PC.
Oh yeah, I have a charging station, all that too, but the only times I think about charging it is when I'm playing the game already.
And it just has to do with the fact that the Switch Pro Controller has, as far as I'm aware, no actual software in it.
Yeah.
Like the Xbox and the
Just
PS and the
motion
PlayStation
sensor.
controller have like software in it that actually does duty to be updated. What that software does, don't know.
It's for the fancy
Yeah,
things in the controller that will be forgotten in like 2 years' time, kind of deal.
Yeah. Now time to fight the DDDs, aren't
The
we?
DNAs. And where runs go to die in the true arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if you really care that much about like exclusives to get a PlayStation, otherwise, if you just want a console where you just say, I just wanna play my video
lore.
games, get an Xbox.
Yeah. Also, I mean, most of those are coming to PC anyway, so if you already got
Pat, pause the game.
Oh, right. It looks like the look and voice of King Deity, but not the soul. Some things cannot be cloned. Some of the trial models were interested in food. Some were fearful of a certain insect. They were all imperfect. I'm not sure what
Taranza left a hell of an impression. Then again, being kidnapped for the entire span of a video game would do a lot to you. Does this get updated lore, or is it only with the canon that it updates?
Same one.
No. Okay, it's the canon.
Alright, Jojo, what tweet is this?
Shock. Alright, we got some Legos going on.
Alright, Jojo, I like that tweet.
What is it? I can't see it right now.
Essentially, the guy, it's a Lego Star Wars set where they built like the giant four-legged walker. The guy just gets done finishing it. Agent goes, "Woo!" Looks down at the instruction, and she has the instructions for the
Millennium Falcon.
For the Millennium Falcon. He just goes, "What the?"
What'd I do? Right. So I think the canon has a new prompt.
The Trimetro cannon is extremely expensive, costing a whopping 4 times as much as Mechanite. However, it's still much cheaper than Hultman's executive suit, which is made of pure gold.
But Pat, can I ask for certain tweets in chat from chat?
Yeah.
All right, chat. Twitter, the best Twitter updates here with pictures and videos. What's your favorite stuff that you've seen from that?
I've only really seen the Pope meme. That's like the only thing I've seen it used for so far.
I've seen the Pope meme, and I saw the first one that I ever saw, which was Naruto and Sasuke running at each other.
I guess the other one I've seen is just the Sasuke, like being held up meme.
Itachi holding him up again.
I don't know, it just feels like right now it's only getting used for older memes kind of deal, so...
Yeah, people starting with their trial runs.
They'll
That's
figure
all familiar
something
grounds.
out.
People don't know the power they have until they truly test it. I've also been seeing artists using it so that they can put like their process videos next to the actual image itself.
Yeah.
From Roxas. See one thing.
Alright, one more level.
To the end.
The editing on this one. Oh, the one that Roxas put in. Like, I like the editing on that one.
Time to invade the Death Star.
Actually, hold on. I need to go close the door upstairs real quick for my dogs, because it is nighttime now, so...
The dog's like, I'm a head out!
Yeah, I will be right back!
After these commercial messages. Half asleep. No, don't do that.
Work.
The return. Time to complete the counterattack.
Yeah.
Nom!
Game, stop telling me what bosses I can't fight. I got this.
The only quality of life thing I need for the next game after Arise is just for the quest to tell me what level they want me to be at.
And that's mainly for these the overworld boss fights.
Yeah.
Cause you don't know what level the boss is gonna be until you go in there. So it's always best to save right before you go in. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Good job, Pat.
Okay, at least it keeps all my gauge in this one.
This is not Superstar Ultra.
Na, na, na.
So I think, yeah, now the security forces do have the colors of the boss from Return to Dreamland.
Yeah.
I guess on their way here, they just dropped by. Well, actually, they're from another dimension, so Susie would have just maybe found that when she was doing her interdimensional involuntary travels. I don't know if I'll ever truly understand the mindset of commissioning massive paintings of yourself to hang up with places. Like, it's ultimately just a flex, but...
Yeah. Oh, look, more.
More power.
There we go.
Fall over. Okay, you're out. You're done. Now for the other one.
And now you are next. You can do it.
There we go.
It's the faster way. Speed.
Speed.
I am speed. And these guys were really lax on their building security force models, considering these are just worse versions of the one that they stole the design from.
Whoa.
Oh, that lag.
Oh. You're not just anything on your end, it is actually like this right now! Centralize!
I was just talking about how bad this model was, but it's actually attacking the frame rate, so that's pretty high level tech. Jesus.
There is the.
There we go.
The escape.
Oh, there's these cute.
What's up, Stephanie?
No escape.
There's these cute, adorable plushies called Celebration Crustaceans.
It's a pretty good name.
Are they crabs or?
It's better.
Oh, they're shrimp. There's shrimp, there's a lobster, and there's a crab. And they got a smiling face.
He party hits.
Amazing.
Now being sold at your local or whatever the Forrest Gump shrimp place is.
Oh, it's for his friend Bubba, but I'm trying to remember what the actual name was.
I know they have them a lot near, Bubba Grub, yeah.
Shrimp, was it? Yeah, was that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Because the only ones I've been to are, there's the one in Universal Orlando, and there's one, like, right in Times Square. Kinda deal. Oh yeah, this is the dubstep song, right?
Yeah.
Ow.
And you killed the robot.
Good.
Damn, man.
Meta Knight is very salty about robots now at this point.
Good. Another machine again. Is your airship a machine? And I don't trust it anymore.
I mean, how many times has it got blown up or stolen?
Yeah, a lot.
More than once.
They're plotting to kill me.
Fictional Meta Knight, I think you're just paranoid.
Even more so if we include the anime into this as well on that.
Man, I think you have a problem. The only one who has a problem are the people who do not fear the machine.
Our allies.
Feel bad for the sleepy guys. They're just hanging out, sleeping their entire lives away, and then someone comes and just beats the crap out of them.
Please lead to something more valuable this time. That's a max tomato.
Yeah, you can use the healing. Why use your points to heal when you can use your points for death?
Or speed.
Which makes things die faster, leading to death. Full circle. I know archers in this game, but I'm kind of surprised that they didn't consider a gun for this game, considering they have the little blaster enemies around.
Yeah, for Ranger.
Mm-hmm. Like, Forgotten Lands is still the best place to introduce it, just because look at all these dimensions.
Yeah.
Right.
And most
right
importantly,
there,
dodge roll. The real star of that kit. I'm now thinking of ED's stupid edit that he did again. Yeah, with the dodge roll.
But yeah.
Because that originally came from a Lego Star Wars video. That.
Yeah, I do remember that. Indiana Jones fighting a bunch of Star Wars people. Speaking of Legos, apparently there's a Lego D&D thing being done right now.
What?
Couldn't tell you, but all I know is I saw one meme image of someone reacting to the concept of a Lego D4. We want to talk about caltrops. Accidentally step on one of those, your life will just end.
Ow. Okay, I'm just not gonna have this right now.
This ain't happening. I am not in the mood.
Okay, I am closing all my schoolwork. Let me actually draw something for fun.
The rest of your weary head.
I need fun.
I have finished drawing for work, and now to draw for me.
For
my
glory,
turn.
for fun.
It's down door. All right, who am I drawing?
It's like if I'm not drawing, I just dive myself into the fanfic hole.
I am still figuring out what I want to commission you for next at this point for an emote or something, because I feel like at this point I want the Anya face as an emote, but on who? Like, I'm trying to figure. I was thinking cream, but we already have a cream emote, so.
Cream with the gun is just too powerful.
It's a very powerful image. Maybe Susie, maybe, but not sure if it would work with her.
The thing is, with
because she doesn't have a
Susie
mouth.
doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have a.
Yeah, you kind of need the mouth. Like, you can add a mouth to Susie and see how that goes, but it's just gonna feel wrong.
I'll just draw a worn-up sketch.
You're Sora.
Well, there isn't KH stuff happening right now.
I mean, that shouldn't stop you.
Well, if you want to maybe start on a sketch at least for Frontiers, since we're now a month away at this point.
You see, I have an idea of what I want to sketch for that. I just need to figure out a good posing for them.
Yeah.
I also do have like a big sketch plan, which I should probably get started just because background drawings just takes a while.
Yeah.
Is it related to the sassy lost child?
I've been drawing the sassy lost child. Though I might want to actually try to sketch her now on Procreate, just because I really want to try out those lighting brushes on her.
Or are you enjoying the iPad?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's like I'm definitely getting the hang of sketching that. I think I enjoy rendering in that program a bit more, just because I have a lot more default options that I can just mix and match with.
Yeah, chat. If I were to get a Anya-based style emote of like the half face, what would you want for that?
What kind of heads do we have for?
Amy and wasn't there a Spy X Family idea involved Amy in the Ada Wong dress? That's
a little crack fanfic from the randomizer.
I think I remember that coming up in a conversation. I don't remember from where though.
It's from the randomizer where we made up this whole thing
right, for sour cream, right, yeah.
I like if her color scheme was more applicable to it. I'd see more people do Rouge in Yours outfit.
Yeah.
I mean, she does have an actual like red dress that is the basis with.
Yeah.
I was thinking Yours outfit because of Spy Family, not the Ada Wong dress.
Yeah.
The Ada Wong dress, that would actually probably fit Rouge pretty well.
Yeah. Roxas, yeah, no, Himiko is like so outdated at this point on this channel. We are not heading back to Danganronpa at all at this point. No, yeah.
Danganronpa is dead. Move on.
Cobain is not bringing it back. Shut up.
Despite the fact that he keeps bringing it back by technicality.
I've said it. I don't know if I said it on stream kind of deal, but I feel like with Code Rain, it's like Kodaka. Please shut up about that game. Every time you talk about it, it's sounding worse and worse. Please just stop at this point.
It's okay,
like the
Kodaka. We
inverse
know you can
Frontiers.
somewhat make a good story.
But please, because every time you talk about it, you make it sound less and less interesting, and like you guys don't have a plan on this.
There.
I'm starting to think more and more V3 was a weird fluke from you guys. No, I don't like that feeling.
Hey, don't be mean to Danganronpa too.
Well, there is my review coming up on that one day, so...
That'll be fun.
2 is in a weird spot, because, like, part of it I really like, and then the other part, it's like, does it... There are certain things that start to fall apart on a second playthrough of that game, I'll say, on that, but...
I think there's enough positive that I could still think of it fondly.
Like, I think it's fine, kind of deal. Would I probably pre-play it again? Probably not. But, like, it was fine the first time through.
Meanwhile, B3 discussion is just like a cesspool of everything.
What's this a remix of?
I don't remember. Is this an Air Ride track? Oh no, I think these are just original tracks for... okay, it was Air Ride. It was Air Ride. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh ho.
Yeah, this one's the Nightmare theme from Adventure, yeah.
Nice.
I put the Steam Deck to get here. My grandmother be like, "What's that? It's a Steam Deck." Explain to her what it is. She holds it, goes, "Oh, that's heavy." Why is it so heavy?
That's a good question.
I said that to my grandmother, who was like an hour ago watching a Let's Play of Horizon.
You know, with all these years, I am shocked I never tried doing Splatoon art.
Oh yeah. Now I figure
That
it,
is a thing that has not happened.
Do you have these Splatoon brushes?
I have to eventually like download them for my stuff.
Yeah, I have them on, I have them set up on my, on Clip Studio on there, but I do think those brushes are native to Procreate, I think, from the download on those.
Yeah. Actually, I do have I do have a Halloween art idea that I might be able to use. I will get back on that because a lot of my ideas have been put on the back corner because the giant storm that was trying to happen in my area.
Ian kind of threw a monkey wrench into everything.
I enjoy my schoolwork, but that has been a priority nowadays.
Damn you, adult life, why you gotta be like this?
Man, adult life got hands.
It's nothing but hands. You just keep swinging.
The animation industry's doing what?
What?
Yeah, what else is burning today?
Eh.
Christ.
Alright, Sophie, what is it? What's happening?
You want the recent news for today?
Go on.
The Craig of the Creek's last season got cut in half and there were layoffs.
Keeps burning.
Both Craig and the Creek and its sides show.
But that was the only show Cartoon Network had left going on at this point, so what the fuck are they gonna air at this point?
From what I've seen, Greg of the Creek is it's episodic, but it's the fun kind of episodic.
It's been like Cartoon Network's like only real show for a while.
Every time I've seen and watched Greg of the Creek, I'm like, oh, I've enjoyed myself. This is fun.
Oh yeah, like it is a good show. Also takes place on the East Coast, and also, man, this really is a black family. I love the family. One of my favorite moments of the family was like the episode with we get to see like the extended family members, so you get to see like the uncle. You see the uncle show up, and my favorite thing is was, oh man, you should have told us to come later. You didn't even have time to get dressed. Oh, this is what I'm wearing. The crab shirt. From eating crabs. Oh yeah, okay. Hey, are you doing okay? Hey, you need some extra money, let me know.
I see.
They can't keep getting away with this.
Well, I just go. I was like, yep, that happened. That definitely happened. I've been on the I've both seen and been on the receiving end. Okay, you doing okay?
Do you need some help?
Like, bro, just tell me you don't like my shirt.
I always think about I think the comment was I color in the lines. Just Craig's deadpan stare, slow blinking.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys decide to give it a watch, I do recommend it. It is a good show. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I've been hearing great things about it for a while.
For now.
You sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Alright, time to finish this mode.
Yeah. And we'll probably get Arena done as well in this street so that we can dedicate the entirety of the next one to True Arena at that point.
This is certainly an image I stumbled upon on Google.
Oh. I don't know what I like more, the Anya face or Bond just washing his paws. I honestly wasn't sure if Meta Knight fought Holtman. Like, I tend to just remember all the stuff that Stardream brings out at you. Oh, lore.
Oh, right.
Yeah, lore. I keep forgetting I have that.
Its full name is Max Prophet Altman. Ever since losing his only child in an accident long ago, he's dedicated his life to the company. However, his only wish is to see his daughter once again.
Too bad he is no longer all there to recognize her.
Yep.
How do we tell him?
Won't do any good! 11 times!
You know, I feel like Susie and Taranza would be good friends.
Probably.
I think the only interaction I've seen is the loading screen one from Star Allies where Susie's having a good chat with all the other girls.
Yeah, like Adeline.
Madeline and Ribbon. Trance is getting all ready to be all suave and stuff, and then they leave.
Susie Adeline, have you heard about commissions?
I have so much money that I just need to give you. You gotta know that the issues are an issue when you have your daughter on your freaking dollar bills and you still don't recognize her.
Yeah, because that's only in this version of the fight.
Yeah. I mean, does he even send the statues at you in the other mode? Is that this one normal?
Yeah, he does in the regular fight. He does. Yeah.
Okay. I've lost track of what's what in these games. Which one is the true arena version and which one is the standard version?
Your brain on Starstream. Any questions? Don't do Starstream. Don't do Starstream. Not even once.
You see this before?
Aw.
You seen it before? 11 times.
Don't spend way too much time on VR, guys.
I mean, his glasses right now are like the ones in Salmon Run right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Also, he never came back down, so I'm gonna say he's dead. Or he's blasting off again.
Never the new shit.
It's like, alright, I can talk now.
Hello. You must be a new admin. Yes, you possess incredible power.
I don't think that's how I give admin permissions when I go out to work.
As a new admin,
I don't think I blow someone up to give it to someone else.
As a new admin, you must supply your credentials to the strongest warriors of this planet. Executing Swordmaster.exe. This is not Battle Network. No.
Damn it. Gotta wait a couple more months.
Hi, Dark Matter.
Sup, buddy?
You have
First time he's appeared in a long time for the Swordmaster.
Is this his first time in 3D?
3D for sure.
Also, lore.
Oh, right. Creating the Dark Swordsman pushed the Startree to its limits of its abilities. The cloning process was a success, but only partial data analysis was possible, and its true form has not yet emerged.
So, that's the way of saying, like, it won't go into the super final boss fight.
It's not going to be the thing that gets us a teen rating, alright? We're not bringing that back!
I apologize what about to send you Stefan because I need someone to witness it too.
Okay, I understand.
No.
It's the subtitle.
Roxas, no. Swordmaster was never, Darkman was never a dream friend at all. Was never planned to be either. From the very beginning of when the game was coming out, it was always going to be Rick Kind and Goo for Dreamland and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Gooey's like, can I come too?
He did.
Yes. Okay.
And like Gooey is the only dream friend that we're gonna get that's dark matter.
Yeah.
Which is good because he deserves it. He's a good boy.
He's a weird boy, but he is a good boy.
He's just head empty all the time. My favorite attack pattern, the Bart Simpson. I think I've talked about it before, but in concept art, if you look up the stuff for Star Dream, it actually used to. There's like one art in particular that looks a lot like just Robo 02. And thankfully, they showed a little restraint. Now, time to reuse assets.
Yep.
But in a cool way.
Impressive. That may have been a bit too easy for the admin.
Roxas, if you can find it, absolutely send it to us.
Next up is one whose swordplay resembles a beautiful dance. Let us bring back the most powerful queen from the void. Experience her royal presence and unparalleled fighting skills. She will be a fitting test for you. Well, I mean, Roxas is just reusing the music track from one game ago.
Yeah, they just cut out the intro.
Data was collected from traces of a giant flower the invaders stumbled upon. Cloning it produced the insect queen. Its data contains the elements of creatures spanning for 1,000 years.
So that flower had a lot of stuff in it.
Oh!
Sophie's like invigorating.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I feel like I just felt a shiver of doubt across the I don't even know where Teresa is right now.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
In Star Allies, he's searching for a new queen and or trying to get Sectonia back, but this ain't Star Allies yet. Do you think I remember in a interview with one of the composers, is that for the intro to Sectonia's final boss fight, as well as the intro to the fight with Stardream, he ended up using like very similar introductory measures for both of the songs. And of course, this is the era of lore, so everyone's just like, "Wait, is this intentional? Are they implying something?" And he's just like, "Oh, I guess I did use the same measures twice." Whoops.
Okay. I guess we'll make it lore later on, sure.
Oh no, he didn't. He just refuted it. He was just like, "Oh yeah, I just used the same ones." I guess I was in that mood at the time of my life. He's not Kumazaki. He's not gonna try and make it work. I think he just laughed at us, like, "Oh yeah, I guess I did do that."
Huh, that was indeed a thing that happened.
Boom.
And the one small detail that made everyone lose their shit.
Mother!
Oh!
Damn, man. You are by D&D.
Critical hit.
Now for the final test. This was prohibited by the previous admin. Preparing to boot the space-time transport program. Let us bring back a legendary swordsman from a forgotten time that has been brought back many times, but hey, whatever.
It's only been twice.
The benefits of the Huddle Ball outweigh collateral damage. You know, this is the third time now at this point.
Well, I'm saying before this.
I was about to say something quirky and sad, but your comment just caught me so off guard.
Space-time transport. Brooding. 3, 2, 1. Again. I think I said that same thing at the charity stream. I always make that as soon as it comes up. Mother. Oh, that's my stop.
Well, this is awkward. Also, grab our Block Knight lore.
Oh yeah. Ancient Swordman, feared by immense power, he is not a clone. He has awakened here from an dimensional road beyond space-time continuum. Blah 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 blah.
Invigorating. Let's fight.
Wow, much. Wow, deep.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson?
Can't say old man. He is very old.
I think I found it funny where Nico was going through the lore. So is this just this version of Sephiroth?
Yeah,
Kirby's
basically.
He just hasn't murdered anyone we care about yet.
No, I'd say that the Sephiroth, I think, now probably goes more to Morpho Knight now at this point.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Morpho Knight's almost like a freaking base from the Battle Network games, which is literally like, hey, here's a super boss. I'm just gonna eat you and take your powers and see if I can beat Mega Man. He still has yet to beat Mega Man. As a half-lie, you've had some forced losses against him in Battle Network 3, but that's fine. Those don't count.
Oh, the ice cream truck's back. I got
Yo,
nature is healing.
I'm like, wait, this doesn't sound like the game. Oh, they're back.
Nature is
Return.
healing. Oh, they bounce up.
Yeah.
And done.
And stay out.
I don't want to deal with you again. Go away.
I don't want to see you around here ever again.
I mean, this is the last time we fight him for now, so. Well, I guess
Return to the
unless you
crystal,
count,
boot him back into the past, and then you fight him again back in Superstar Ultra, and the infinite loop begins.
Yeah, unless you count Kirby Super Clash.
Oh yeah, I forget he shows up in there.
Yeah, specifically the Switch one.
Mm-hmm. No Rucker.
Hour 21. Okay, let's see. Hour 21 on that. Okay, yeah, credit. We already said for the credits one time before. I want to quickly check. Is that faster than the times
121?
I've gotten on the other files here?
Jukebox is open.
Best time.
Nope.
Oh, no, yeah, okay, so that, the Ronin in that was faster.
Makes sense.
Alright. Arena time!
Alright, let's see if we can get this done in a
Yeets.
reasonable time.
Yeah. My
Star
hammer.
Dream's gonna definitely take some time.
Yeah,
We're
true
getting
arena.
on a shot.
For true arena, I definitely need the week to get ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because this arena is very free.
Yeah, it's quite comfortable. Yeah, Challenger, I guess Maglor being a playable character in Deluxe would be fun.
Hmm.
Just take his moveset from Star Allies, buff it up a bit, and fun time.
Yeah.
Then have the ironicism of him fighting himself. Persona style.
The true arena, here's the funny thing, is that I actually think Robobots is one of the easier true arenas, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah, it's everybody usually talks about like the final hit thing, but like the actual arena itself is pretty forgiving by true arena standards, honestly.
Yeah, there's only a couple of fights that can really mess you up if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, I think probably Triple Deluxe is the hardest one, but that's mostly because it's the longest one.
Yeah, and the fact that just the design of so many bosses is just so much waiting around is that you can just take a lot of damage for free.
And then
I can't really comment on Return to Dreamland because I've yet to do the true arena in that.
yeah. Star allies can vary depending on your loadout for that kind of deal. And then, Forgotten Lands is as hard as you want to make it on that, so.
Yeah. And even then, it's still pretty easy with how forgiving the systems are. Like, you still have to learn everything, but it's a lot easier to pick up than some of these others, where it's just like, I know what to do, just let me do it.
Well, Brandon, honestly, even Archer, like...
Yeah, that's oversimplifying it to a stupid degree.
Yeah. Also, Archer, even with Archer, the fights take forever. Like, dude,
Yeah,
it still goes on for
It
way
becomes boring at that point.
The only thing I really don't like about this game's true arena is just the Star Dream fight, mostly because it's like half of the runtime of the arena, and it just goes on a really long time, all on one fight. Yeah, to be fair, Challenger, I think when we do Forgotten Lands, I'm gonna do that one no ability, probably, for that.
Yeah.
It's one of the most fun ones to do no ability on, especially the true final boss. That one is, like, made for no ability on that.
Yeah, it's real fun.
Oh, I actually way prefer them being set kind of deal for.
Depends on the game, but it's definitely easier to do if you know what you're coming up against.
It works better, at least for. I do think of maybe the style that they've had in some of the games where it's like the last few are set kind of deal, but
yeah, you have your Elite Four, which is like I know what I'm battling.
That did not sound good on when I'm not looking at the screen.
What happened?
The sound with.
Oh. I'm hearing more of the music than Kirby himself.
Okay, I'll do it at the end of this one for.
Susie time.
Bam, 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 bam.
I never really noticed the disco ball-esque thing going on in the background.
Disco ball, disco ball.
Disco, no.
It's for my rave party!
Caesar, come
Dancing in ice
back!
cream.
No! You come to me.
I did.
My plan.
Pinky, what the fuck?
Thank you!
I didn't even get to do my final attack!
It's
I'm
like
here to play.
again!
I'm sorry, I'm here to play for keeps. I don't got time today. Alright, which mini bounces do we got for this one? Eh. Huh?
I think it's 3 every time.
Yep. Hold up! You asshole!
Bastard.
Okay, 4 for okay.
Okay. So much food, so much healing.
Nom 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 nom.
Do. Make a nap.
This arena just feels like just such a stroll, even just by the fact that the music is so positive for most of it.
Yeah.
Things start getting ominous pretty decently fast with True Arena.
Ah! Billy!
Oh no,
Come here!
need my hammer. I'm nothing without my hammer.
If you're nothing without the hammer, you don't deserve it.
Baya! MetaKnight. If you're nothing about the sword, then you don't need the sword at all.
Bump.
Bonk. Bonk.
Boink! Bonk!
Yeah, I'm not good at doing the accent for Scout.
Oh, 2 tomatoes.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I've just never been good at the voice.
Alright, DD clones.
Just need to practice more accents in general.
Ah! Your pattern is different!
Also, man, that timing might actually be close.
What, for us beating this thing, or?
No, you losing your hammer.
Oh.
Oh, so much hammer. It truly is hammer time. I am the true hammer. Yeah!
There it is out of here!
Oh.
Oh, that was so late, but so free. Like, I think they do take only like one hit at that last point, but still.
Held in a century.
Well, in a century. Need a dispenser here.
Teleporter going up.
That's why sapping my century.
Oh, I mean, Flash, I'm gonna play the other characters when I get around to Free Planet too.
Be a waste not to at least try them out.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I played the demo of Free Planet 2, like, over, like, 4 or 5 years ago at this point.
Yeah. Ah, yes, cogs.
Is this the Kabula, fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think Kabua shows up because that's True Arena. You just get the simple Bappy version.
I'm gonna kill it.
Fuck it up.
Yes, sir! Yes!
But I still can't believe how much I died hearing the FMA outtake.
Oh, yeah! However, fuck him up!
Von Harmon just yelling that. I just wasn't ready.
Just...
I'm trying to save your life, asshole!
Grandma's making stew tonight! Fuck yeah!
Yeah! Alright, be there.
Alright.
Are you doing True Arena now?
This is regular arena.
Normal arena.
True Arena's
Okay.
gonna be next week, because I need practice for that one.
Oh, okay. It's Mr. Murder again here.
When we do True Arena, I expect a lot of those Kerbos in chat, guys.
Here I go.
Because we are gonna go for a rampage on that.
You thought a regular hammer was bad enough. I set this one on fire. Huh? How, you ask? Sure will.
I'm just swinging it that hard.
Ignite the air, the oxygen that's in the air.
I'm covering the blood on my enemies, and my lust sets it on fire. My lust
I'm actually, even though I'm holding it in place, I'm actually swinging it so hard in place that it gets set on fire. I'm like Superman.
I'm better than Superman, so that better way be. If I see him, I'll suck at him and take his powers.
Do that death battle. Oh, come on, you won't.
Do it.
I feel like they want to avoid Superman as often as they can.
Who's stronger than Superman?
After the Goku specials, it was just like, yeah,
This character
maybe we
really
should.
doesn't belong here.
Superman is written for the stories he's made for. Not much else of those.
Which is funny because they'll keep bringing Batman back despite he has such the disadvantage when it comes to the whole death battle scenario they keep going into every time on that. Well, it's always like with whatever gear he's as like on him kind of deal. So like without the prep time, he kind of gets his ass kicked a lot.
Yeah.
Like they're like Spider-Man versus Batman. I remember Batman winning that. Remember Batman actually winning that one.
No, I think the only one
Spider-Man won.
The only one Batman has won has been against Captain America. He's lost against Spider-Man,
Tony Stark.
Tony and Black Panther. And then also Batgirl lost against Gwen.
Barbara Batgirl?
Barbara Batgirl lost against Gwen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that Silver actually won, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I thought we all thought that was gonna be a curb stop, and then I saw it was Archie Silver. I was like, oh, whoa, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
Wait a minute.
Archie
Yeah,
power
makes
levels
sense,
get
Archie.
fucking nuts, guys.
Yeah, even with Archie Silver, I'm just like, Silver's actually stronger for me from what I remember in the comics. It's him actually being able to go up against Interjack by just redirecting his energy at him. I'm like, oh yeah, Kronos control. I forgot about that.
No,
Oh, there's one
hammer.
hammer.
No, I gotta do this double ability now, fuck.
Oh no, now you have to do it
Oh my
legit.
God.
Okay, at least this is the last fight I need an ability on, so.
Whoa,
Oh, wait, it's still there! Yes!
Oh, it's still there! Oh my god!
What you say? Go on.
I tricked ya! I tricked ya! It was a trick!
Yeah.
Go on, Hope.
It's all just a ploy.
Whatever, Kirby, even with the hammer, I will see you in the true arena. Yeah, that's what I thought. Die! Here. Omni-Man versus Homelander, it was a curse stop, but it was the fun kind of curse stop.
Oh yeah, no, everybody just wanted to see the absolute wreckage of that one.
Remember what I promised you.
Now swallow.
Man, that...
Probably one of the best lines they've ever had. And there we go.
Amazing.
Oh, fuck.
Man, I have those voice clips ingrained in my brain with how many times I ran True Arena.
Now, to finish him off.
I don't even need this.
You see this?
Maybe take it
This
just
is
in
trash.
case.
Maximum tomatoes. For losers, baby. But not me. Ignore the one try at the top left hand right hand corner. Ignore that. And now, Bishop, come your god.
We're not at God yet. Soon, no.
If King DDD was to ever come at me, I'd let me remind him. I killed God. Over and over and over again.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
I'll do it. I'll fucking again.
Every time a new god rises up, I remind him who the true god is.
Yeah, I think the Star Allies remix of this, like, it is basically just this song with some bits of the other two faces into it.
Yeah.
Something about the instrumentation just doesn't do it for me. I just really like this version specifically. I don't know. I can't say it. I guess I'm just too used to it.
This one's a bit more energetic, bombastic kind of deal.
Yeah, it goes more orchestral with the other one, so it has a bit of a slower pace to it.
Real talk, SpongeBob vs. Aquaman.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that one.
I actually legitimately have no idea.
It'll be fascinating.
These are the kind of death battles I love when they take a character that has no right being in there at all, and then just try and actually analyze it kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I still think, like, the Smokey versus McGruff the Crime Dog one is still one of my favorite.
Which one of them could stop time? I forget.
Yeah, that was McGruff that could stop time. And they were just, yeah,
McGruff
but
could stop
Smokey
time, but
can
he could
just
never
grow
interact with
into
it.
the size of a mountain instantaneously.
Yeah, like the thing is, McGruff can stop time, but he cannot do anything to actually have influence on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was just doing narrations. That was his thing.
Remember, kids? Remember me.
That was a pretty good joke.
Oh,
I think it was also they got Chris Sabat for that one too, I think.
Sounds about right.
Only you could have prevented that.
Not even you can prevent this.
Let me just remind myself who Yuki is.
Jaden?
No, because they're saying against like Flowey from Undertale. So, oh no, you're talking about on that one.
Yuki.
Oh, this is somebody from Blaze Blue.
You mean BlazBlue?
There's
no E in there.
No, Stefano.
But they all say Blaze Blue on the title screen.
You know what, Stefano? You're right. I meant the Deceased franchise.
Is it that?
Well, the creator has left the Arc system.
And
I kind of doubt they're gonna go back to Blaze Blue at this point when Guilty Gear is that popular now, and also all their stuff is in 3D now, so we could see a revive. I think Blaze Blue could really benefit by going 3D at this point for them. Please stop using the PS3 sprites at this point. You can tell. You can really tell when they have to make new character sprites and they're put side by side.
It's a Morgan sprite problem. I was about to ask because I tend to forget if those actually hurt you because I never get hit by them.
Guys,
but the perspective is so awkward.
Oh.
Guys, look, it's Mr. Frundles.
Oh.
It's Sleepy Cap.
Anybody here actually keeps up on Rick and Morty?
It's not me. Beware the suck.
Live.
Are you cutting down to your own device? Hang on, let me speed up the process. Could Star Dream be Mr. Frundles? No, all Mr. Frundles has to do is bite it and it's over.
One hit KO.
No, Mr. Frundles' whole thing is like Mr. Frundles is like a joke character, like in Rick and Morty. He's like the joke character that's obviously really overpowered. Mr. Frundles' whole thing is that whenever he bites, also turns into Mr. Frundles, and then whenever they bite, also turns into Mr. Frundles.
So it's the most terrifying zombie virus.
Yeah. And then with the whole planet going, ooh, I'm Mr. Frundles. We had to find a new timeline to live in.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's like, can we just go back and fix it? They turn around and see that, and the answer is no.
They're so fixing that.
Factory reset this universe.
Which you have to do a lot in Rick and Morty, to be fair.
Right now, because of the way Season 5 and the portal travel is broken.
Oh.
We also find out that in the final episode of Season 5 that that Rick's backstory that we saw in Season 3 that we were told it was fake is actually his real backstory, and you actually do get to see more of it. And also, Evil Morty returns, and you find out that what the Citadel Ricks did was that they built a wall around Infinity with the only worlds they could go to, all the worlds where Rick is the smartest human being. And all Evil Morty wants to do is get out of it. He wants to break the wall so he can go anywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sick of his shit. Let me out.
That's really what makes evil. That's what makes that Morty evil. Is that he's just sick of Rick. He wants to leave.
So many shackers.
So many customization.
Okay. And that
comes the crew master.
Is gonna be for next week. So I'm gonna need some time to get the muscle memory back on that one.
Mentally prepare.
Yeah, but tomorrow we are going to be doing our Team Fortress 2 night at around 7 p.m. And then Monday we will be starting Bayonetta 2 at that point. So yeah.
You guys ready for Christmas?
Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.